Hey Rebels. Okay, so I am seeing that you are in a season of improvement. You are entering the season definitely looking at things with fresh eyes. You don't want things to be the way that they used to be. I'm seeing that this is more so focused on your interests, your careers, your habits, your opportunities, your hobbies, even. But there is someone who needs a tissue, and I'm hearing do not rain on my parade. Oh, interesting. So let's pull out Kipper Ish. I tried to put it up, but for whatever reason. Okay. Oh. So there's a nice guy who wants your attention. And he's rather mature at that. So let's pull out. Okay, there it is. There it is. We're going to pull out a couple more cards to see what's going on. And then we're going to dive right into this message. Ew. Interesting. All right, so we have karmic film here. All right, Spirit is saying leave that at the bottom, and we're going to take the bottom. Okay, we have karmic film energy, manifestation, abandonment, nice guy, mature man, and a love spell. So I am getting the gist that this is not necessarily that there has been a spell casted upon you, but this is more so, this is something that you actually asked for here with actual money. You asked for this relationship, and the relationship seems to be coming at a rather inconvenient time for you. So why does it seem that you are abandoning your manifestation, your prayer that you overall asked for? Now change the gender roles as you feel need, whether you are a man and you're more so in this karmic film energy. It happens. All right. So behind the scenes, before we dive in deeper about what's on the table, that's the issue, that someone needs a tissue and the other person feels as if that person who needs a tissue is raining on their parade. Here in behind the scenes, we have ponder, success, conquer, and the season of improvement. Mm. It seems as if you have entered this season, haven't already decided what it is that you want to do, but due to the manifestations that you are indulging in, as far as your personal investment of yourself. In relations to this relationship has come at its damnedest time for you to feel as if you need to figure out how to juggle everything. It's just seeming overwhelming to you. Yes, there can be a conversation that needs to be had, but also I'm getting this feeling of your words and how you are needing to express yourself. It's rather tough for you because you would feel like you would need to coddle your character, sorry, coddle them from your character. Okay, there it is. All right. So, in regards to you yourself, before we look at this relationship and this person, Spirit said that regardless of how you choose to move forward, you can manage to have one or you can manage to have both. How you choose to proceed forward is your choice, but do remember that this person also has their own right to privilege of expressing themselves about what doesn't work for them. Also, back here, we have look to the sky, meaning the universe, loud silence. So you have kind of ghosted someone, but not ghosted them or ghosted the idea of pursuing forward with them. How? Okay, a little cringing, a little cringing. I'm getting this. Okay, I'm hearing Orphan Annie. So they're still waiting on you. And the Spirit said you may not have that much time because though that Spirit has managed to slow down the time for you, to give you some time to reflect and ponder on what it is that you are going to do, how you want to pursue forward. Spirit said they actually need you to invest your thoughts into the process of your moving forward. Eyes, oh my goodness, my eyes are so big. Yeah, so Spirit wants you to actually invest time in giving this some thought. Are you willing to let this person go? And if not, how is it that you can show up as yourself respectfully and be considerate of their stance? I was gonna say opinion, but Spirit said their stance. All right. Also back here we have Spirit said that there is space for you to, be a little bit more flexible than what you have shown yourself to be. This person is being very considerate of you due to what it is that you have shared with them. And so they're allowing you some time for adjustment, but this is not a layaway holiday season type of thing. All right. Also back here we have okay, so look to the sky, loud silence, and misery breeds company. Mm. So I get the gist because we also have back here liability repellent. And overall energy is chasing lack, labels of desire. What does this card say? Missionless guidance. Ew. Okay, missionless guidance and just because. So you may feel like that this person is looking at you and the idea of your relationship to be more so surface level when you actually qualify for something a little bit more deep and in depth. I heard a lot more deep and in depth. And someone is obviously here and irritated though you see the times that you share with this person is a good investment because you enjoy each other's company and you definitely enjoy and appreciate their company, but it's taking away from your ability to be able to focus on you. I feel someone's here who has given themselves a deadline to get something done. Let's pull some more of this Kipper is, can we get a little bit more information? A little bit more information about this situation. Oh, okay. Okay, yes, manifestation concerns. Okay, confirmation with the child energy. There we go. So Spirit said your reason for abandoning this situation without communicating is very rather immature in your approach. And this is more than likely Spirit wants you to look at your past and your past relationships with others and ask yourself, why is it that you are responding this way by not having the conversation and not giving them a response? And Spirit wants you to also realize at some point, this person is going to look at no answer as being an answer. Ew, okay. Nice guy. Yes, he wants a relationship with you. Okay. And he also wants a lot more. Yeah, that's the issue. So you're wondering how much of them actually, how much does this person actually really want a relationship beyond the surface level of, you know, the getting your groove on type thing? I take it that, that's a fun time, interesting thing, but due to the energy that I'm feeling here, for you, that's kind of a simple thing in regards to relationships. The sex part is easy, but it's the other things, like finances, collaboration, their lives merging in with your life. And what that overall looks like for you is actually what's causing you to put more focus towards your career endeavors and a little bit less attention towards this person. Right. Yep. In transition with love spell. Um, mm, so you are dealing with this person completely different than you have dealt with anyone in your past relationships. And Spirit is also saying that only if you had dealt with those in your past, the way that you are dealing with this situation, there's a chance that you would not have had the woundings and the scars that you have experienced and that you have had to heal. So there's a lot of healing needed here, type of energy. And not saying that you need to heal from much, but there's healing that's needed from something. This person is not the people who you've dealt with in the past. And for someone who this is their first relationship, you're looking at the issues that those around you have had within their relationships, and you seem to be applying the chaoticness of their relationships and the downfalls and the downgrading and the disgrading, wow, energies of other people's relationships onto this person, and you're rather hitting them something blindly. We want to pull this one right here as well. Spirit said they want you to trust. They want you to trust that however this relationship goes about, that it's going to have, it's going to leave a landmark on your heart. Oh, never heard that before. Yep. And yep, health concerns about your uh-huh. Yeah. All right. And then traveling. All right. So you are trying your best to focus on you. I also heard was that the song by her, Focus on Me. So you asked for someone to you asked spirit for someone and in a likeness. And you also, been doing the alignment thing where you are aligning, where you have placed yourself in such an alignment that spirit understood the person who you've been praying for, and that spirit realized that you are in alignment for. It's all the same thing. I just saw 1213. Okay, things are definitely going in order. Um, you have been in such an alignment that spirit feels like that this is the perfect person for this era and time in your life. Now, notice in the screen, you can't even see the person, but you see the bag, you see the arm of your bag. You're holding on to the possessions that is yours. You're holding on to the healing that you've done so hard that you're not allowing this person to really show you what they're about. Though there are personal issues, as we discussed earlier, there are personal relatability issues in regards to their lifestyle and their people and your lifestyle and your people, and maybe you don't even have people. But Spirit wants you to give this a shot. And what is this? Spirit wants you to give it a shot. Take a couple of beats. Take a couple of beats back. Ask yourself, what is triggering you to abandon the conversation and abandon communication that could be had? Okay, let's look at where you are at in regards to, okay, Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords. Right. Emperor. Temperance. Eight of Cups. And the Lovers. Okay, so what we're seeing here is that yes, there is part of you that really feels trapped. Though you are getting what it is that you desire in this, who it is that you are in this negotiation type of space with in regards to this relationship, you are so focused on you and tempering yourself and your energy. And you are. Mm, 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 mm causing yourself to be in a sense of panic about whether you should walk away, whether you should ignore this, and what is it that you are to do right now. Spirit says that they want you with the Three of Pentacles to work with this person. There is something that that you're gonna discover about yourself, because there's something about you that this person sees in you that you don't see. Though, something about this person has caused you to be in a panic that you saw a red flag and you was just like, no, no, no. You know what? I'll be back. But you know, right now, you sort of left them over there. You left them on bended knee type thing. You left them over there. Once you saw that flag, you was like, oh, no, you moved away. You didn't really go anywhere. You just went someplace to refocus on something that you felt was more promising. And that seems to be, as we said, your opportunities, your career, your habits, your hobbies, and you're cleansing an energy of lack. All right. Can we get a message from this person? What is it? How is it that they feel? Oh, they want to know what you accept. They want you to create with them. They said teach them. They understand that this is something unfamiliar to you, and they really want you to know that so long as you communicate with them, it's not going to get you a guaranteed yes. But if you communicate with them and then leave it alone, eventually they will be able to see what you're talking about and come back to you with the made decision. So now we have a third leg. It says, hey, handsome, hey, want to hang out? I think it'll be better if we stay friends. Wow. I don't know. Is that the conversation that you want to have? Is that the route that you want to take? No fear mongering. Just spirit said reflect on that, because the longer you leave this person hanging, the more likely you are to lose the friendship part of them that you initially had, that made you interested in them in the first place. That part of you that made things, that accepted things to be safe. And there's sadness. And top and bottom. So top, you have fireworks. This person really cares a lot about you. I can't speak on if it's love, but they're willing to celebrate you. They appreciate all the things that they have learned from you, the things that they have learned even about themselves from you. But at the bottom, we have slow and steady. So spirits say, if you're going to have this conversation, try not to lay out things as if it's law confirmation. Understand that this person does have a choice in the matter as well, and that people see things in the time that, confirmation, that people see things in the time and fashion and manner that their life is in alignment with them being ready to see things clearly. Let's grab, which way do we want to go? Which way do we want to go? Over here. I'm just going to split the deck, and it says manage to be glad. Create your own happiness regardless of the conditions. Yeah, I believe that that's something that you've been doing, but also that seems to be a message for this person. From this person, they are going to make sure that regardless of how things turn out with you all, that they're going to be fine regardless. So don't feel as if you let this person go, that they're going to be miserable, or, life is just going to be over, or there's going to be attack, attack, attack. Not at all. At the bottom, it's impossible things. Work through disbeliefs. Spirit would like for you to work through your disbeliefs of what the potentials and the possibilities of things could turn out to be. If you just open up a little bit more, and notice nice guy is still there with his little heart of a kiss. Spirit wants you to understand that it's okay for you to open up a little bit more, for you to allow yourself to be a bit more vulnerable, because as we were discussing earlier, due to your past understandings of relationships and your past witnessings of relationships, this is not that. All right. I see that this person really wants to invest in a partnership with you, but how can they invest in a partnership with you if you are not willing to meet them at the table? Split the deck, and we have the energy is gaining momentum. So this can go so many ways. So your endeavors are definitely gaining momentum. Spirit is very proud of you, but the energy of this person is, ooh, I'm hearing lackluster. Okay, the energy of this person is, mm, they're spending a lot of time thinking about you, and they're wondering where you are. Even if you're still spending time with them, they are wondering where your head is at because you don't seem to be as present as you would be normally with them. And I understand y'all haven't really gotten so far yet. You haven't invested so much, but this person really wants you to open up with them and let them know what the issue is. If it is about you feeling that you have a deadline, Spirit said express that. They will respect it, they will understand. But this person also, just like how you have your past witnessing of relationships, be it your own and others, this person also has theirs. So they may want to share that with you, but you are not quite giving them the opportunity to be able to express that with you because you're putting them in a tight spot type of thing. And yeah, the spirit said open up. They're not going to give you too many more clues about where this person mind is at or what is going on with this person because Spirit said the surprise is how all of this plays out. All right. So at the bottom, we have shooting star. Okay. Wish fulfillment arriving soon. Whew. Then we say it. It says, believe that whatever you are wishing for right now will come true. And it's just around the corner. This means it can arrive at any time. The universe is helping you and is on your side. And we get, where do we want to go? Right here. And we're gonna split it up. Oh, okay. So something really wanted to flip out and tell you. So maybe this person is really flipping now. So I feel like this is a message from this person. Okay. It says lessons, listen to life. It says listen to life. I am attentive to the world around me. Signs and symbols guide me to succeed. I listen and I discover the way to the eternal. So they're paying attention to the signs around, but they're also sending you signs, synchronicities, and symbols. But ooh, focus on me. Ain't that what we say? And you. This is your energy. It says, I allow synchronicities to, ooh, I allow sincerity. There it is. I allow sincerity to reign in me. The love I have for myself invites harmony to settle within. There go my throat. There we go. I allow harmony to settle within my being. I listen to, honor, and strive to fulfill the needs of my soul. Oh, rebels. It gets tough out here when you finally get what it is that you want, but you realize that it, mm, not that you realize that, it's that complication of feeling that. If you give something else your attention, that you will have less attention and time to be able to focus on what you're striving for yourself. Yes, that's the important part about unions is that it's not just you and it's not just them, but it's you, them, and your relationship together. And then it's all the shit that both of you brought into it. Can we have one after tarot? Oop. And the devil is putting himself to work all up in this. So that's what Spirit wants you to know. The more you resist having this conversation and allowing this communication, the more you are going to toxify yourself. I heard. Can we get a number? We got 555 change. You are going to level up. You are going to level up, an exclamation mark, exclamation point. It might not feel good initially, but it will prepare you to handle the greater things in life for your highest good. That is the why you've been looking for. That is the why that you've been looking for. This is okay. Push through it. There's a reward waiting at the finish line. So, Rebels, I love you so much. And regardless of what your decision is, make life do what it needs to do for you, honey. But also allow life to greet you the way that life needs to greet you. And so it could direct you down your path in a direction that's best for you. Resonate with that how you need to. So, as always, go right.